It's my birthday in a couple of days, and I'm sure by the time this video goes up, it will be the eve of my birthday or the actual date for my birthday. And this is not going to be like a birthday haul. It is not, because I decided not to really get anything to commemorate my birthday when it came to fragrances, because I feel like I have enough. And I'm honestly happy with like my entire fragrance collection, be it Middle Eastern, niche designer. I'm really content. I'm not really looking forward to anything per se. If something comes along for me to review, I'll get them for the purpose of review. If I happen to love it, so be it. But I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything to warrant me going out to say I'm having a birthday haul. So this haul is not a birthday haul, but these have been gathered in the last couple of weeks. What I want to say today is a big thank you to you all. We've gone past the 5,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube. It's been a journey. I've enjoyed it. There's been a lot of highs. There's been a lot of lows. There's been those supportive people. Thank you so much. I want to say a big thank you to my mother, my sister, my current partner, my child's father. These have been very solid people behind me. They have helped me along this journey, in terms of a lot of things that I request from them for, things that I even don't request from them, and they just willingly do them for me to support this channel. I say thank you so much. Recently I went to Zimbabwe and with CC Chronicles, and the help that they gave me, as soon as I told them I'm going to Zimbabwe, one of them bought a ticket for me. One of them gave me some money for my upkeep during the stay. I had my sister picking me from the airport, a whole lot, So thank you so much to these amazing people in my life. They've made this journey quite bearable for me. So thank you so much, And I have about 20 fragrances here. And mind you, these 20 fragrances were not bought like in one day. I think in the course of about a month. Some of them I've already reviewed on this channel. Others majority of them I'm yet to talk about, And I also bought I also got a bunch of decants and samples that I want to compare to other fragrances I already have in my collection. So let's go. I want to start with one that I recently, I think that is the last video I posted, and that is going to be Sir by Lattafa. And this has been an interesting one. This has been a very interesting fragrance because when I posted my video, I compared this to Commodities Milk Plus or Bold, and then Amir Oud Intense by Lattafa. I've seen quite a number of reviews after that, I've seen quite a number of videos concerning Sir by Lattafa, and it's quite interesting because it looks like everybody is going to a different direction as to what we are all smelling, which I respect. I don't know, maybe it's just a hard one to describe, and I think it is a hard one to describe, Nonetheless, a very beautiful fragrance. I still stand by what I said. I still believe this is in the likeness of Commodity Milk with the hint of Amir Oud Intense. I still stand by that, Yeah, that is what I still stand by. So the first one that we have in this haul is going to be Sir by Lattafa. So let's move on to the next one that I have a decant of, which, ended up as a full bottle. This is Empire Victor. I got the decant first, Loved it so much to the extent that I had to get a full bottle here. And I think over the last couple of days and weeks, I've been drumming Empire Victor in everybody's ears, And because it is good. Honestly, it is. I cannot overemphasize how much I love this fragrance, It's sexy to me. I think I've already done a full video when I introduced the full Empire line, I sort of gave an educated review to that, so probably I'll just be giving updates, but I still love this fragrance. It's one of the best I have picked up for 2024 so far. It's introduced me to the Khadlaj world so well. So Empire Victor here. Then I picked up this one that I have already spoken about on this channel. That is going to be from Paris Corner Bayan Al Asra. the Guidance dupe, you know, which I love, you know. It is not like a total replacement for Guidance. To me, this is like the EDT version of the EDP Guidance. Nonetheless, a very beautiful one. I've already uploaded the review of this on my channel, so I'll link everything that I have already spoken about on this channel. Then there is one that I've been meaning to get for quite a long time. You know, I sampled this at the beginning of the year, fell in love with it, but I couldn't get a full bottle. So I had to just wait and be asking the vendor, you know, have you restocked? Have you restocked? And so I was able to get Lean by Lattafa, which is a very beautiful mango osmanthus, creamy sandalwood floral scent, very polished. It gives a very sophisticated ladylike vibes, something for like, you know, when you put on your Sunday best, and then you top off with this one. You know, it's a very beautiful one. I think I'm going to do a dedicated video for this particular fragrance. It deserves to have its own video, you know, so I'll bring you that, you know. So yeah, that is going to be Lean from Lattafa. Then I have here one that I think I've already spoken about already, and that is going to be also from Lattafa, Eclair, Bianco Latte dupe. You know, I gave my first impression where I spoke about this having a very intense alcohol opening. It has really settled down. I now get that comparison to Bianco Latte. It is what we would normally refer to as an accurate dupe. I'll give it to that, but I still love my Caramel Cascade. Honestly, just because I have this one doesn't mean I should speak down my Caramel Cascade. Caramel Cascade served me well. This is also serving, it's giving, as people will say. I love it. I love both fragrances. So this is Eclair by Lattafa. So I think I'll be giving some updates about this soon, since the first video I did about this was like a first impression sort of, you know, video. So we have Eclair by Lattafa, which I picked in the month of May. Okay, so the next one here is going to be a fragrance I'm sort of late to, and somehow I don't feel I missed out a lot, you know. Probably I was supposed to have got this fragrance like a long time ago, because it's my name, Ajwa by Lattafa. And this, I decided to sort of, you know, wait on it because I didn't get the reviews were not like convincing enough for me, you know, and I wanted a 20 ml bottle and I wasn't getting until recently. So I got a 20 ml of Ajwa by Lattafa, and I'm glad I picked this one in 20 ml, you know. I'm glad I picked this one. So yeah, we have Ajwa now in my collection by Lattafa. I picked this one whilst I was in Zimbabwe recently with Sea Chronicles. I had seen this one on Instagram locally, and I had in mind to sort of, you know, get it, but I wasn't too sure. And so we got to a shop and decided to test this one. And it's an apparent dupe for Valentino born in Roma. I think I've had quite a number of people requesting that I do a video, or requesting for a dupe video for born in Roma. So I'm going to do the video and let you know whether it is indeed a true dupe for born in Roma. This is called Candy Rose by Grandeur. Candy Rose, you know, and the bottle gives born in Roma Valentino vibes, but does the juice also give the same vibes? Is it an accurate dupe? I think I'll be doing that video very soon. So we have here Candy Rose by Grandeur. Then I also picked up Avenue London from the same company, Grandeur. I think this is my first brush with the house itself. I don't know much about Grandeur, the brand, you know, but I know it's a dupe house. So I picked this one, which has been making the rounds here on YouTube. It's been known to be a Bond number 9 Greenwich Village dupe, you know. So I'll get to this one. It is new, it is not opened, so I got this one as well. Then I also got a bunch of 20 mls of fragrances. I didn't feel I needed full bottles, you know, because I already have similar in my collection. There's going to be Mahajan Gold, which is baby cartish, you know, sort of, you know, vibes. But I already had the 10 ml here. Then I got the 20 ml. So I think 30 ml of this Mahajan Gold, I'm good with that. You know, I don't need a full bottle of that. Then I also got Nebras I was actually gifted these ones. I got the Nebras. When I got some of the fragrances I've already spoken about, then I was gifted 20 ml of the Nebras. I was also gifted 20 ml of Tower Gold, also by Lattafa. And I have the original lip, YSL lip, that I don't feel, maybe when I run out of the original, I might likely get the full bottle of this one. But I think for now, this one is going to be okay. This one is going to suffice. So I got these 20 mls and some few ones. Then I got some fragrances from Sea Chronicles. She actually gifted me a bunch of fragrances. So let me start with Nadine, which I smelled for the first time during a video we were recording together. Fell in love with the DNA. I already have smelled something similar, you know. It immediately rang a bell, and I asked, you know, that I get one of them, and she gifted me her bottle. So I have here Nadine, and I think I will do a dedicated video for this one to give you details, you know, to give you details, because it is a very interesting one. And if you find it for the price that I got it for, or she got it for, $11, it is a great deal, a very great deal. So this is going to be Nadine from our Watani that I was gifted by Sea Chronicles. She also gifted me a bunch of full bottles that she already has, and these are like her backups. She gladly, or you know, kindly gave them to me. So we have here Adjoad Pink to Pink that I have spoken about on this channel already with a decant, but she gifted me the full bottle. So yeah, we have it here. She also gave me a bottle that she knows I love, I already own, Eternal Max by Paris Corner. She also had like, she has a bottle and decided to give me her extra one just because she knows I love this fragrance. So I have a backup bottle of this one, Eternal Max now. Then there is another one that I have a decant, but not a full bottle. And that is going to be Maya Natural Intense, which I've already reviewed on this channel. So I'm glad to have these full, you know, bottles at least to add to my collection. So we have Maya Natural Intense now. Then there's one from Alhambra, you know, Alhambra. And I've never owned this one, but I have like fragrances that smell like it. This is going to be Maison Alhambra Max Vanille, which is a supposed dupe for Mancera Roses Vanille. Yeah, Roses Vanille. So we have that one here too. Then there is another one from Elizabeth Arden, and this is Splendor. I've never tried this, so I'm curious about how it smells. And there's also Mixed Bar sample set here from Mixed Bar that she gladly gave me. So I'm happy to have these in my collection to test them out. And the last one she gave me is going to be from Fragrance World, which is Icy Roses. I've actually been looking for this locally for some time and I'm not finding it. So she decided to give me her bottle, you know, and replace it. One of the by Kilian dupes, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Roses on Ice. That is supposedly the dupe for this one. Icy Roses by Fragrance World. So these are the fragrances that Sea Chronicles gave me. You know, we didn't sort of exchange, but we gave each other some fragrances, you know. And I think there is one more Elizabeth Arden Diamonds. Yeah, I have that one too that she gave me. And I also got myself a bunch of samples and decants that I want to sort of, you know, compare with other fragrances I already have in my collection. So I have a bunch of them, a bunch of samples and decants that I got locally that I just want to compare them to other fragrances, you know, as well as give some dedicated reviews to these fragrances. So there's a lot to do for the month of June. The videos will be coming. I don't think I'm going to do any haul, you know, maybe not in the foreseeable future, because now my shelves are getting almost full, you know, and, you know, I'm not really looking forward to anything per se, but if there is anything interesting that comes my way, definitely I'm going to bring it to this channel, you know, if only I have access to it. So that is going to be the haul for today. I'm going to bring you the dedicated videos to these fragrances, as well as some fragrances I never got to, even though I featured them in one of my, you know, my last two previous hauls. There are some fragrances I've not been able to give detailed reviews to that I'm going to do those videos. So that is going to be it for today, and I hope this video found you well. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.